Hi, I'm Harriet and I work for the Biodiversity Conservation Trust. We help you, our landholders, protect, conserve and manage biodiversity on your land. Shelters are really important for native animals, and in this video we're going to talk through some options to help native animals by installing artificial hollows on your land. We've developed detailed guidelines to help you make a decision about which artificial hollows are best suited to your site. We encourage you to read the guidelines in addition to watching this video. There's a wide variety of native species which are dependent on hollows as their homes. Natural hollows take a long time to form, and so events such as historical removal of old growth trees and bushfires can have a significant impact on the availability of habitat for hollow-dependent species. While artificial hollows are not generally considered a long-term suitable substitute for hollow-dependent species, they can be useful in providing shelter in impacted areas until natural hollows have time to form. The first thing to consider when it comes to adding artificial hollows or nest boxes to your conservation area is need. What, if any, hollow-dependent species are present or could potentially be present on your site? When setting up your conservation area, a BCT ecologist will conduct an ecological assessment and identify any hollow-dependent species that may inhabit your site. Once you've established a need for the installation of artificial hollows on your site, you'll need to decide what types or combination of types will be most suitable for the species you're aiming to support. Manufactured nest boxes are the most common type of artificial hollow. They come in a huge range of shapes and sizes designed to suit the species they're being installed for, and this in turn means that the cost ranges widely. Generally speaking, manufactured hollows are a relatively cost-effective solution and allow for a number of similar hollows to be installed easily across your site. Salvaged hollows are created using cut sections of fallen trees where a hollow is present. The section is then capped, if necessary, before being installed in a non-hollow-bearing tree. The great advantage of these types of hollows is that they're very cost-effective and can be more attractive to target species. This is because they are made from naturally occurring hollows, which are just like the hollows these species would otherwise use in a standing tree. Chainsaw or drilled hollows use a relatively new technique of cutting into standing trees to create holes. These holes become potential nesting sites for target species and evolve over time as the tree heals around the initial cut area. These can be an effective option for a number of target species, as they closely mimic the naturally occurring hollows that would otherwise be used. However, because of their nature, chainsaw hollows require an arborist or specially trained technician to install, meaning that the initial cost of installation can be high. The success of artificial hollows is uncertain. For this reason, it's important to regularly monitor the hollows that have been installed on your property. BCT staff will work with you on an ongoing basis to help you make the best decisions about the management of any hollows you've added to your site. Artificial hollows can be a great way for you to help conserve native wildlife on your land, but there are a few things to consider to make sure it's going to be as effective as possible. If you do think this is a good option for your property, please get in touch with the BCT and we'll talk you through the best options for your property. Thanks for watching.